What is going on, everybody? It's 404 here to give you another StarCraft 2 commentary. This time, it looks like we are on Shakuras Plateau. We have VTPokebunny spawning as the Red Terran up around the north end up here. And down here as the Purple Zerg, LiquidTLO. Now, everybody knows really who LiquidTLO is. I believe he's playing random. And did happen to spawn a Zerg. Does appear to be some type of custom game, maybe for some kind of tournament. I'm not really sure the details on that. But either way, it is TLO. And a little bit about VTPokebunny up here. He is from the clan VT Gaming. They are, I think they were like an established World of Warcraft clan. And now they have a StarCraft team. There's lots of really good players in there. None of them are really well known, but they do play in tons of tournaments. And I do believe they are definitely up and coming, a clan to watch out for. I haven't heard if they're sending anybody to Korea or anything like that. However, they are really good players, so this should be somewhat of a decent game. I did pull up the stats on these players before we started. In LiquidTLO, this is on the North American server, so we do have LiquidTLO only as a platinum player on the US server. 884 points, but 96% win ratio, so very good. Went for the early expansion there. And VTPokebunny is a 3,300 point Master League player with about a 58% win ratio. So both players very good. We obviously know TLO plays on the European servers, and I don't have those stats handy, but I'm pretty sure he's a Master Leagues player somewhere in the 3,000 range. We did see that 13 or 14 hatch right there from TLO. Should see the pool coming. Yeah, there it is. And up here for VTPokebunny, not trying to wall in down here on this middle ground, because you have the low ground, the middle ground, and then the high ground. So no kind of middle ground shenanigans, or even upper ground trying to wall any of that off. So very strange. Zergling's always an option. Do some kind of run by and just, you know, three or four SCV kills would be well worth it. Marine pops out for VTPokebunny there. It does snipe that one poor drone. And it looks like VTPokebunny's gonna send out this one Marine. He saw that early expansion time, and he saw the spawning pool time, and he knows that there's really not going to be much out for TLO, at least anytime soon. He does have 4 Zerglings on the way, so this Marine is going to be a little bit late, but actually he even decides to turn around because the scouting SCV really knows exactly what's going on. So nicely done there by VTPokebunny. Was going to try to put on some early pressure. What did I just do? Oh, I changed the player perspective. I did reformat my computer. I was having some problems, and I'm trying to get all these settings right. So just let me know if the sound isn't right or something like that. I think I have everything pretty much how I had it before. VTPokebunny going for the expansion, even though he didn't decide to wall off. He does have plenty of Marines. Should expect to see a bunker to go up just to be safe, because there are a couple of Zerglings coming across the field, about 4. I do believe they'll poke up here, but nothing really big is going to happen. I don't think he's going to get any kind of run by or anything like that. No, TLO does decide to go back. Both players know that this is indeed going to be a macro game. Both queens out, injecting that larva for TLO. Still only running off 1 gas. Speed is on the way for the Zerglings. Might decide to go for some kind of quick layer, get some Mutalisk out or something like that. But for now, it's just Zergling speed and droning up. This command center did complete. Orbital command now morphing in for VTPokebunny. More racks on the way, and it's his 2nd gas, which is weird. We only have 3 racks here, so doesn't look like VTPokebunny is really looking to tech up at all. Just Marines and Marauders for now. No, just Marines for now. Getting those upgrades though. Has the stim pack on the way. I said no. That was my ghetto coming out. So he has a stim pack on the way. A handful of Marines here. Both players mining off 2 bases now. Looking at the income tab, TLO is ahead just slightly by about 4 drones. That 2nd base was up for just a little bit longer, but all the larvae. Well, I say that now. It looks like TLO is going to transition into Zerglings, just because you know, if VTPokebunny was to push out now with this amount of Marines, especially with stim, TLO would just pretty much just say GG and leave. But with those additional Zerglings, he should be fine. The Zerglings he was forced to make are not going to waste here. These rocks are going down almost halfway done, and as well as these rocks. So maybe TLO looking to secure these expansions somewhere in the late game. And yes, I think this base, this base, this base, and this base are new bases on this map, if I'm not mistaken. They actually may not be new. They may have been there for like a week, and I just haven't casted a game on here. But yeah, definitely these expansions were not here the whole time. They definitely are new, but they do have the rocks blocking them in. Actually, how does that work? You can go around your main and get there, but then you're like really vulnerable up here. So definitely something to look out for. Looks like Starport Tech has been upgraded all the way for VTPokebunny. He is pushing out with a small force of Marines. I do say small, but they do have Stim Pack. And do they have combat shields? It doesn't look like it. So VTPokebunny looking to put on some pressure. There are a ton of Lings here though, and I do believe these Lings will be able to mop up all these Marines here. Stim going down for VTPokebunny, but more Lings running in from the back. Pretty fair exchange, but like I said, TLO pretty easily to mop that up. He is going for his level 1 attacks. More Lings on the way. Looks like the layer has been completed. 2 Evo chambers down here in the main. These Zerglings are just like, whatever. I'm just going to kill some rocks. So third base going down for TLO. It actually is already up. We're even running off a third gas, but I don't... am I missing something? Why you would need that much gas? Unless you're just going for like mass Uber upgrades. Yeah, nothing's coming in yet. I would expect we'd see something pretty soon. There's a small battle going down up here. Stim going down for VTPokebunny, but these Zerglings do manage to get by and run up into the main here. SCV's having to come off the line. This is really bad for VTPokebunny. Looks like more Marines coming down the line. They do have these life hacks, aka medevacs here, just fueling all these Marines with unlimited life. But a lot of drones were killed there. SCVs rather were killed there for VTPokebunny. Maybe even picked off a mule or two. So now TLO, well, still ahead, but 44 to 41 on the harvesters count. So kind of a blunder there. Would have seriously expected to see some kind of oh, my mind just drew a blank. Bunker there. Oh, you guys were like, bunker, bunker. So yeah, definitely should see a bunker there to prevent any kind of run by like that. More Zerglings are now out for TLO. Looks like he's just going the coveted mass Zergling build because he has all this gas, but it looks like he's just getting upgrades with it. Up at 600 gas now. Production tab does show infestors, so that would be a very, very good spot for all that gas to go. Infestors are really, really gas heavy, so we should see a transition into infestors, or maybe even just tech up straight to hive. I know when I play for funsies, I like to tech up straight to hive and get cracklings, the adrenal glands on the Zerglings. It's always funny to do that in custom games, just to mess around. But it does look like there are a ton of Lings here, and it looks like VTPokebunny is going to lose this entire force again. Very nice pickup there by the drop ships, but it looks like TLO just says, screw it, I'm running straight into your main, and there's nothing you can do about it. These SCVs should move, but it looks like they are pretty much all going to die. The TLO does split up all the units right there. Zergling's able to come in the ramp there, get us around on those Marines. More Marines trying to drop out of these drop ships, but I don't think that VTPokebunny is going to be able to hold this off. He has lost a ton of harvesters there. These upgraded Lings here, 1-1 Lings with speed, are just able to completely wreck this entire Terran forest. 35 to 44 harvesters, and I do believe that'll update again. Mules have been killed. These refineries are on fire. And yeah, I just don't think there's much at all VTPokebunny can do about this, unless he has some kind of secret thing on the way that I just don't know about. Doesn't look like it. Marines do come out. They do mop up or throw away that just handful of Zerglings there. Looks like they are going to push out across the map, but reinforcements are indeed on the way for TLO. Medevac spots that, so VTPokebunny knows what's going on. Really should see some kind of bunker. There's the bunker. I think it's just a little bit too late now. Lings do run in, get us around on a lot of those units there. Most of the Marines are going to go down, but again, I do believe the numbers of Marines there, just a few too many. And holy medevac, what's that, 6 medevacs there, 7 medevacs, and only about 11 Marines. So basically unlimited health on those Marines there. And it looks like TLO is going to have to make some more Lings, and now we do see the Infestors on the way. So Ling and Fester, not really a build you see too often, but it is indeed a nice build. It's going to stop these Marines from moving. They will not be able to micro. Where the Infestors at? There the Infestors are. They should be popping any second now. It'll only take 1 or 2. I do believe they will spawn with enough energy for fungal growth. It does look like Pokebunny does pick up those Marines in the medevac again. I'm not sure why he pushed that across the map with that many. He should know by now. TLO is running on 3 base. Even has Zerglings up here just chilling. Oh, there was a drop here. Sorry, I missed that. But again, those are able to get mopped up very fastly. Fungal growth down on that medevac, and TLO will be able to kill that drop ship there with whatever Marines were in there, maybe just 1 or 2. Looking at TLO's income here, it looks like is he still mining off 3 gas. He does have the level 3 attacks on the way, which is very nice. Cracklings are not on the way yet, but the hive is here, so we should see that anytime soon. It's just a hilarious upgrade. These things attack so fast, but it does look like another force by TLO is going to push out here. We should see a fungal growth maybe on those medevacs. A tank is out now, but no siege mode for that tank yet. It is about done. There it is done. We should see that tank, nope, maybe picked up and then brought back here to siege up, but the numbers for TLO I think have reached a critical mass. More drones exposed here. Looks like VTPokebunny was able to drone it just a little bit, but I do believe he is going to lose this game now. I know I've said that like 5,000 times, but this lone siege take up here will just get completely blasted away. These Infestors are just kind of just like bossing around like, what's up guys, I'm going to walk right in your base. And yeah, fungal growth, the SCVs, because they will die after just about 1 or 2 fungal growth. VTPokebunny does say GGTLO says the same. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for more StarCraft 2 commentaries.